6th, I think. Whatever I told him was.
So you can't recall the date you left for this ride?
I think it was August 6th.
Do you recall if that's the same date that you had originally told him in March?
Yes,
So you told him that you were leaving on August 6th?
correct.
And what day did you get back?
I believe it was the 14th. 13th or 14th. I think I put that in email too. I believe I put it in there too.
So you spent 9 days in California? And so for those 9 days you had to take off work, right?
I'm a realtor, self-employed.
But you took off work for those 9 days?
No, actually, the very first day I was there, I spent the whole day working. I brought my laptop with me, so I worked from my laptop.
So you were actually doing work in California?
Absolutely. I have people, witnesses that can attest to that too.
And how many days?
Actually, I can really prove that because that's the day I filed some documents in the court because I was working on them all day long. I
How many
filed
days?
with the 5th District.
How many days did you work while you were in California?
I work pretty much every day on my laptop and my phone. I'm always responding to emails and messages. So, constantly.
What day was the wedding?
I think it was a Wednesday. Or Thursday.
Do you recall the date?
He never sent out invitations, so I don't remember Wednesday or Thursday. I just haven't even thought about it.
Were you in the wedding as a groomsman?
He had a very small wedding, and it was just the two of me and another guy were his, basically. It was just at the courthouse, or not the courthouse, the city hall.
What hotels did you stay at in California?
Kabuki Hotel, as I told him.
All right, let's start there. What's the cost to stay at Kabuki Hotel?
I don't know. I didn't pay for it. My friend, who had the wedding, actually paid for it for us.
How about your flight? Did you pay for that?
I did.
And how much was the flight?
I don't recall. I put it on my credit card.
What airline did you fly on?
I bought the ticket in March. I think March. I think I got it in March or April, so it's been a long time. I don't remember. I think it was Alaska.
So you paid for a round trip flight to California?
Yep.
Where did you leave from?
Orlando.
What about when you got over there? You paid for your hotel. Did you pay for anything else?
Yes.
What else did you pay for you?
Paid for. We were staying at the hotel. Paid for some food. Well, I don't think he did. I think his family did. His wife's side of the family.
Did you do anything while you were over there outside of the wedding?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Excuse me. We just toured around the city. Took a bus tour. Went to Alcatraz. Just checked out, excuse me, some restaurants and whatnot.
Was the bus tour separate from Alcatraz?
Yeah.
How much was the bus tour?
I have no idea. Because my friend paid for it.
Did you pay for the ticket to Alcatraz?
I don't remember. No, I don't think I did. I think he bought them pre-advance tickets, actually.
Now, at no time while you're in California did you tell your probation officer, Brad Decatur, an address of where you were staying?
I didn't know the address. But I figured, and actually I just did this, if you type Kabuki Hotel, San Francisco, it immediately pops up in 5 seconds.
So that's something that you could have looked up, right?
Well, not when he asked me. I shot back an email as soon as possible. Where are you? Oh, Kabuki Hotel. I was trying to get that information to him quickly.
Did you ever give him the address to the Kabuki Hotel?
No, I never had it.
What hotel did you go after Kabuki Hotel?
I don't remember. I didn't buy it. I didn't pay for it.
Did you ever give him the address to that hotel?
He said that he wanted all that information later when I got back, but when I went to the probation office, he wasn't there. So
Have you ever provided it to him?
he never asked for it again. He said probation supervision was over. So
How many different hotels did you stay at?
was 2.
You had requested to go on a cruise, right?
Yep.
That was denied.
Yeah, it was considered internet. He said he couldn't approve it. He said the court had to because it was international travel, even though it's a 3-day out of Cape Canaveral.
Were you paying for that?
I never paid anything because it was denied. I had to get approval first and see if I could afford it,
Did you
right?
make plans to pay for it, or did your friend offer to pay for
Nobody, we didn't even get that far because I had to get approval first to even see if we could do it. I could not tell them.
it? No further questions.
Warren?
No.
All right, it's good.
Defense rules.
Yes, so I just the allegations in the affidavit, 3 of them relate to financials. Of course, her testimony about what it was. To Officer Decatur's knowledge, there was a $20 payment made. There's a substantial amount that's outstanding. That we, of course, going to have to determine whether or not he had the ability to pay. His testimony is that he had a business that seemed to be thriving, at least at some point, but at some point it was crippled. Was his characterization. But I'd note that he did pay for a flight out to California. General knowledge, common sense tells us that that's not cheap. He was basically on a leisurely trip to California for 9 days, which he paid for transportation of getting there. If he can't pay $50 a month, but he can pay for a flight out to California, that kind of shows whether or not he has the ability to pay, or whether it's just his desire to pay. And I took the court that he had no desire to pay for something that he believed he was innocent of. That's been his position that Officer Decatur testified to, and I believe he testified to himself. He certainly had the ability to pay $50 a month if he's paying for a flight out. As it relates to the other violations, they all relate to being out in California, not complying with instructions while he's out there. The officer testified that he never gave explicit permission to go. Certainly there's a conversation about whether he can go in those emails. There's a portion of the email where Officer Decatur says to him, you will have had to have all your conditions completed. It's clear from the testimony that he did not have all his conditions completed. He had completed his class, but as you can tell, the financials are outstanding. So it kind of defies common sense that we would allow someone to put expenses towards a leisurely trip when you've made no effort or claim to have no ability to pay financials for his obligations in the criminal case. Officer Decatur had asked him while he was over there, when he discovered he was over there, to supply the details of where he's staying, specific addresses, hotel names, flight information. You can see in the email he asked for, upon return, a wedding invite, something detailing that he was there. Yes, there's pictures provided. That doesn't indicate that he's actually at a wedding in California. Based on the testimony, I believe that there is enough evidence to find that he is in violation, and it's a willful and substantial violation. He has the ability to pay his financials. He has no desire to. To date, he's never provided information of where he was staying, or even how long he was staying in California. So based on that, I asked the court to terminate his probation and revoke his sentencing to a 30-day Brevard County jail sentence.
Warren?
Regarding the first 3 violation allegations, condition 2, condition 10, and condition 14, the failure to pay, Mr. Biro testified that he has a mortgage of over $200,000. He can barely make payments and stay afloat every month. He indicated that all his major expenses go on a credit card, which he has a high balance due on those also. So his ability to pay these court costs, and quite frankly, the $1,800 that's been accrued and put over his 3rd term of probation, that is a cost. If there was ever a petition to the court could have waived that cost of supervision, and you can still do it at this point retroactively if you feel the inclination to do so. But ability to pay pay, and we don't have debtor's prison. He has indicated he did not have the ability to pay. At best, he's made 2-3 payments through JPay, and he's trying to make those payments. He had to complete that PV VAT request.
JPay, I believe, has to do with his court costs, not cost of supervision.
Okay. No,
He's
that's
paying $57 a month, several months in the last month.
no supervision.
July, May. No, you know that's not correct. I'm sorry, go ahead, Mr. Dwyer.
Regarding the monetary violation, Judge, he is clearly does not have the ability to pay all of those things. He's made some attempts through JPay to pay what he can. He did meet his obligation to the domestic violence class. He had to put that on a credit card. He's still paying for that. Now, so as far as violations to Condition 2, Condition 10, Condition 14, Judge, these cannot be found a willful and substantial violation of probation, especially when the last allegation or the last affidavit has been filed on the day of his termination of probation, September 10, 2018. Now, regarding the Lee County of residents failing to comply with instructions not approved for a trip to California on August, Judge, the emails indicate that there was no objection to him traveling. He gave notice of probation 5 months in advance when he was planning a trip to his best friend's wedding in California. And it's an oversight on Officer Decatur's part, saying he meant to say, I don't need that information till August. He put in writing, I don't need it till September. So is Mr. Biro to rely on what he's reading in emails and provide this information? And as soon as that, he was asked, oh, I want to address this. Officer Decatur indicated he failed to appear or failed to report. That is not even an allegation. That shouldn't even be considered as any, his testimony or any consideration on your part that he failed to report. There is no violation for failing to report. In fact, he did report as soon as he got back into town on August 15th, and he provided the locations of where he was at, who he was with. August 11th, in those emails, he is emailing Bradley Decatur the City Hall photograph, the people kissing, the Fernandez fam wedding reception that he's been indicating he wanted to go to 5 months prior. He's sending those emails, those pictures, and as soon as asked where you at, he responds with Kabuki Hotel. There's only one Kabuki Hotel in the United States, that's in San Francisco, and it can be Googled 5 minutes. Mr. Decatur wanted to, if Officer Decatur wanted to, know the specific street address of where Mr. Biro was at. So then on September 10th, the day of the termination of his probation, Bradley Decatur files Condition 9, failing to comply with the instructions about the specific addresses and locations of where he was at. Did not give a street address, but he gave a specific name of the hotel, he gave a specific location where he was at the wedding, and he testified how he was supported by going there. It was his best friend's wedding. They were paying for the location of the hotel, they were paying for the bus tour, they were paying for Alcatraz, the different things while he was there on that week visit for the wedding. As soon as he gets back into town, he reports, and he's in effect off of probation September 10th. So, Judge, I would ask you to find no willful and substantial violation of the last 3 conditions, which are Condition 3, Condition 9, and Condition 9. He had asked for this. He was never denied in writing. You have testimony from Brad Decatur, who is well-versed in emails and has been responding to emails, that he did this verbally, but he didn't do it in writing. There's no evidence of that. And I ask you do not willfully and substantially violate Mr. Biro on any of those conditions.
Okay, any rebuttal?
Just to point out what I've already pointed out.
Okay, you don't need to repeat.
He paid for a ticket that there was no obligation for him to go. It was a leisurely activity, and he's paying, how conversation that happened back in March. He testified that he never told him that he could go to California. We talked about what happens when someone wants to travel. They come in, they sign a form, we get the details of where exactly they're staying, their flight, all that information. That was never done in this case, and it's still never been provided to probation.
All right. I'm going to dismiss. So second amendment warrant with the affidavit. There's been no proof that he had ability to pay. There's no proof. And in addition, the email is conditions 3 and 9 says he didn't give the information until September, but it's there. So I'll dismiss it. But all his financial obligations, court costs, cost of supervision, all his financial obligations in this case are going to civil.
Is there any way for the court to retroactively waive cost supervision of $1,800?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we have next, Michael Fielder. You ready for that hearing? One of the afternoon ones, yes.
George Bushy, custody, I believe, his
Mr.
probation.
Dwyer, I'm sorry, we're talking about
George Bushy. I haven't had a chance to talk to Mr. Dwyer about this. I've just been informed by a lot of this is a new law violation from Rockbridge Police Department. They're calling our office because most of the officers are out on a DUI arrest, and they're having a hard time getting them in off the road. Mr. Bushy is out of custody, so I was going to ask for a continuance to this matter.
Is Mr. Bushy here?
He's standing in the blue shirt, Judge.
His probation officer, I talked to her, she reports to her still while he's out of custody. So that's why I have to stay on. If you were willing to grant this and take care of it now.
Is there any objection?
I have not spoken to Mr. Bush. The state is asking to continue this case because the police officers aren't here. Do you object to the continuance? No objection. Thank you, Judge.
Let's give them a new date. February 21st, 9:15. Your witnesses are